Hey, it's Shay, and today we're going to be doing a hair video. So I've actually gotten a lot of questions asking if I could do some details on what I do with my hair, different products I use, etc. So we're going to get into that today. First up is what I ask for. So when I go in, I ask for a partial weave. So I've been doing sew-ins for at least about 6 months now. I started doing sew-ins again because I just wanted to try something different with my hair and do like a protective style and try to grow it out a little bit. But like once I started doing it, you know, it was just really easy to continue the process. I used to wear wigs. Me and wigs don't go together anymore. We really do not. Looking back on pictures, just seeing how it did not fit my head or my face, seeing the edge of the lace was not working for me. And I feel like I technically have a big head and I have a lot of hair. My hair is very thick, so trying to get everything to fit under that wig, it was not working sometimes. So that is why I've gone back to sew-ins and I'm really enjoying it, but I ask for a partial weave or just overall the style is a sew-in. I will say it's definitely been a lot of trial and error. I finally found a stylist who I really like. I was going to someone else and when I'd leave, it'd be very square in the back. As we see, it's nice and flat and round and it's giving scalp now. Before it was giving boxy, Humpty Dumpty, but we're better people now. We're better. We found who worked through us. I'm gonna put the stylist information down in the description if you're in the LA area, just in case, because she's really good. The second most asked question is where I get my hair from, and I usually get it from Kendra's Boutique. There's only been one time in the past few months that I've tried to go somewhere else, and I actually ended up getting clip-ins from Hair Queen LA, and I did not like the quality. It was really tangled. So I'm going to stick with what I know moving forward again. So that is Kendra's Boutique, and every single time I order from them, it's always quality. So the inches that I usually get are between 20 or 26 inches. That's where I live. That's where I'm comfortable at. And I also either get the Brazilian straight texture or the Brazilian loose wave / body wave. So this install, I actually went with the Brazilian straight, 20 inches. I got 4 bundles. I normally like to get 4 bundles just in case. I always like to have extra. And the quality of the bundles is second to none. I love how nice and shiny they are. Don't tangle, don't shed, and they just work really well. I've definitely reused the bundles over again and it looks just as good the second time around. So I'd say if you're looking to invest in bundles that are actually good, I've had a good experience with them. I'd love to hear more of your opinions on better bundles or good bundles as well. But every single time I've tried Kendra's Boutique, the hair always looks so good. Another thing I really like about Kendra's Boutique is that they have 1 to 2 day shipping and 4 to 5. I tend to order things at the last second because I'm like, let's risk it all the time. But I love the fact that they always come just in time right before my appointment. So it's really nice that they have that express shipping option. And I think that's just a little detail that just makes all the difference. One of the small things that I started doing to my bundles, I saw this thing on Instagram. It was a video where they were talking about putting your bundles in boiling hot water in like a pot with a little bit of shampoo and just let it sit in there just so that any dirt that's left over on the hair will come out. So that's what I did with this last one, and the bundles just look that much better. So just a small thing. I know everyone probably shampoos and washes their bundles before they put them in, but I did that with the boiling hot water trick and it actually worked so well. Like the bundles are really nice and shiny still. The next question I get asked a lot about is maintenance. How often do I straighten my hair? What do I do to keep it straight? And the answer is, it honestly varies. So I put my hair behind my ear a lot. So then I get that little crick in the hair, just a little crimp. So sometimes I'll go in and straighten that. But I feel like for the most part, I try not to do it every week. But if so, maybe once a week. And that's normally towards the roots because I am a very hot sleeper. I get very warm in my sleep unless there's like a fan is on me or the windows open, so then I'll get a little bit of frizziness around here. So I'll either go in with a hot comb and just touch up the edges when needed, and then I'll maintain it with a scarf. I also sleep on my silk pillowcase, and those both tremendously help. Sometimes I get a little bit of sweatiness around the nape of my neck and the hair, so then I'm just going to have to go in with the hot comb and touch those areas up. But for the most part, I feel like I straighten my hair maybe once a week. I try not to do it too much because again, I don't want to fry my hair. That's the whole point of, you know, trying to use this as a protective style for myself, but not too often. And since I wrap my hair with the scarf and tie it down, it normally keeps everything pretty straight. I haven't been working out very frequently, so I haven't been experiencing a lot of sweat, but when I would go work out with my hair in a sew-in style, I would put on a headband just so that I could absorb any of the sweat. Another question, is your hair relaxed? No, my hair is natural. I just straighten my hair a lot, so it normally tends to stay like this. With humidity, it will start to puff up a bit, especially around the root area. And again, that's when I just go in with a hot comb. But for the most part, my hair stays pretty straight like this, so I don't touch it up very frequently. I just let it do what it does. So when it starts to puff up, I'll try to put some curls at the end so that everything looks a little bit more loose and like a more wave look to it. Let's get into styling tools that I use. I use the T3 micro curler. I really like that one. It's easy, puts a nice curl in the hair and doesn't get it all burnt and crazy. And then I also use the plugged in flat iron. I also have a Babyliss Pro, the titanium one. That one works fine as well. I need to find a really good flat iron actually, so please leave recommendations below. But those are what I mainly use. Sometimes if I don't want to put too much heat on my hair, I'll just go in with the blow dryer and just go over a few parts, and it gets the hair pretty straight as well. But those are the main styling tools that I use. Let's get into the products I use in my natural hair and for the bundles. So starting off with shampoo, I actually go in with the Redken. This is the acidic bonding concentrate shampoo, and I go in with the Way. This is the anti-dandruff shampoo, 2% salicylic acid. Both of these so good. So McKay actually recommended this to me. I was just telling her that my natural hair was shedding beforehand, and she suggested this. I picked it up. I think it's really great. So this actually does a really nice job of keeping my hair feeling really healthy. And then I always go in with the Way. I love this because it really helps with clarifying my scalp and just leaving it feeling really clean and fresh. For conditioner, I keep it in the same line. So this is the acidic bonding concentrate conditioner, and this one is so good. I love the scent on these. It's not overpowering and really strong, and I just think it's such a good conditioner. I don't know if you've ever tried one where you put it in your hair, you leave it on for the 5 minutes that it says to, and then you go to rinse it out and your hands are gliding through your hair and it feels like butter. This gives me that effect and I love it for that. And we have to talk about treatments, of course. So the Ceremonia, this is a deep conditioning hair mask. Please pick this up on my natural hair. It's so good. I use this before I go and blow dry my hair because for the appointment you have to come wash and blow dried, and that's fine for me, you know, I'm happy with that. It's cool. So beforehand I take this. Incredible, amazing. It just smells so good. As you see, I've used a lot of it and I have really thick hair. A little of this goes a long way. I put it in, I take the paddle brush, I brush everything through. This is on my natural hair. I've also used this on bundles before and it actually looks really nice, but I like it on my natural hair just because it feels like it helps to weigh it down a little bit and really helps my natural hair absorb the product. And it's just so good. It leaves my hair feeling really soft. It defines my curls. I actually have a video of me wearing it, so I'm going to put it on the screen so you could see. And this is just after me putting it in for 2 minutes and it looked so nice. And when I rinsed it out, the curls are even more defined. So this is just a really good product if you ever need a really good deep conditioner. The second treatment, of course, is from the same line. You knew it, you knew it was coming. But this one is the acidic bonding concentrate intensive treatment. So use this before the shampoo and conditioner combo, and it just helps to really strengthen and hydrate your hair, and together they really do their thing, and they have helped my hair to look a lot healthier. My leave out just looks really nice and blends really well with the bundles, and I really think it's because I tried to use better quality products versus just Swab. I'm gonna say there's nothing wrong with Swab, there's nothing wrong with you know, Aussie, I love me an Aussie moment, but these, when I invested into these products, I feel like I saw an actual difference with my hair. Let's talk styling products. So one of the main things that I use is the Chi Iron Guard. So that one's a heat protectant spray. It is so good. I need to go to Ulta today and actually grab another one because I lost my last one. That one is a really good heat protectant. Then I also have the Chi Infra Silk Infusion, the Silk Reconstructing Complex. So this one's really nice. It's just a very silicone filling formula. I take it in the palm of my hands and smooth my hair, gives it a nice shine. Another product that I really love and I always repurchase is the Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum. I was just reading it and it says humidity resistant. I did not know that, but I normally put this in the palm of my hand and smooth it throughout my hair when my hair is in its blow dried state, and it helps it to feel really nice and silky smooth. So this is really nice. If my hair is straightened like this, I'll put the smallest amount, rub it on my hands and just lightly slick over it, and it gives it a nice shine, and it helps with the flyaways a little bit. But for the flyaways, I like to go in with some hairspray. So this one is the Chi Enviro 54 hairspray firm hold. I spray this on the palm of my hand, rub it together a little bit, and then I'll just press down the flyaways because my hair likes to play games with me. This combo does pretty well. You know, as you can see, we don't have too many flyaways. Normally they're crazy if I don't put anything in them, but I feel like these are all really good styling products. That pretty much sums up everything. I've just been having so much fun with my hair lately. I'm so excited to start trying braids and locks and just different styles overall. The next install I get is actually going to be like a caramel with blonde highlight kind of deal. I feel like it's going to look so nice because I always do a 1B colored install, and it's cute, it's classic, but I want a pop of color, and I feel like that'd be really nice. So if you have any questions or anything that I didn't answer, please leave them down below, and I'll see y'all for another video.